Introducing Secrets of Birthdays. Bow chicka bow wow. Are you ready to find love? Bow chicka bow wow. Your secrets are coming out. Bow chicka bow wow. All those sexy secrets are available at secretsofbirthdays.com. Bow chicka bow wow, baby. So garden. Welcome to Soul Horoscopes Orbits Edition. From my webcam to yours, I'm Christopher Rayman Witecki, your soul biographer, here to help you put your astrology and orbit stories together into the life on Earth story known as you, or what I call now the universe. It's so great to be back. I've been off the air for 4 months doing my own personal spiritual sabbatical, but I am back, and I do have a couple announcements before we dive into the new horoscopes, which I'm excited to show you. First of all, if you don't know, GA Tech Service now includes free email. So if you sign up for us to watch over you and watch over you astrologically, this is me writing text messages every night. They now include a backup email in case you're out of range or don't get your text message service, and you can actually start the program for just 1 penny for the first week. So come on down if you haven't. We're now available worldwide. And if you don't know, you can come hang out with me live on Mondays at 12 p.m. Pacific in our guided hangouts. We have guided hangouts on Soul Garden really all week long, but mine is 12 on Monday. So I hope to see you. If you have Google+, you can come and hop on webcam and actually chat with me. And if you don't know, the 2013 Act 1 videos are available for immediate download at soulmart.me, and I have produced these in the exact style as a horoscope, so you can learn all about it at soulmart.me. Well, it has been nearly 4 months since I appeared as DJ Dewey, or at least my twin appeared as DJ Dewey, and since then I have been going through my own personal spiritual breakthroughs and studying astrology, and at the same time investing in the new horoscopes. And this is my new approach to 2013 and even the new age. It was a powerful shift for me. First of all, let me say happy birthday to Soul Garden. We are 7 years old this year. I've been doing horoscopes now for about 7 years, although 2012 was a little sketchy, I have to say, with all the transition. But we are a powerful garden. We are full of volunteers, amazing spirits living in our hearts, remarkable souls wanting to live our brightest. So if that's you, you're always welcome to come on down and join us. We're really just here to cheer you up and feel good. So we are about to embark on a very fun journey. I've reinvented the horoscopes. Now, a couple little pointers. First of all, every horoscope has the same open and has the same closing. That's a way to save time for me and get things right. So make sure you click on the right horoscope. Also, the horoscopes are based on your sun sign and rising sign. I've really tied rising signs in more than ever. So if you know your rising sign, you can watch both of the horoscopes, and you'll see that I've divided it into really clear visual sections so you can quickly jump around on YouTube or wherever you happen to be watching the horoscope. Lastly, they're all in high definition, so you can go full screen on these babies and you can hit pause. There's a lot of information in each of the titles, and that's so that you can hit pause and learn if you want, or if not, just keep playing and don't pay attention to it. So without further ado, let's take my new GA Ascension elevator and hop up to the cloud.
Folks, this is your captain speaking. We realize you have a choice in the astrologers you choose to fly with, and we'd just like to thank you for flying with Christopher Witecki.
And here we are up at 33,000 feet, where we'll do the 7-day mood forecast, my summary of the whole week and the moods that you will feel along the bottom with the Mr. Happies. Now, as we start off, we're in Chapter 2 of Sun in Aquarius. You are working on diplomacy. This is how you relate to the world. This is also true for Aries risings as well. It's context consciousness, how we belong to the world and how we feel we belong to the world. And how we feel we belong to the world is always where our heart feels we belong. And so here, looking at the bottom, you have the whole week summarized, and you can always pause the video and come back to this through the week. It's designed to be high resolution and able for you to look at. On Sunday, Venus ruled the day, so that was about restoring balance and order, mostly to your social relationships or perhaps a friendship. Then on Monday, yesterday, Neptune ruled the day, so it was really a day of spirituality. And here, as the horoscopes are launched on Tuesday, it's going to be sunny and rather sharp for you. You're making decisions, basically, about who you are and who you are not in the world. Tomorrow, you're going to take action on that on Wednesday and really want to push that agenda forward. Then on Thursday, you're manifesting. On Friday, it steps into master shui, so you're going to get very passionate about your new role in the world, heading now for that utopia part. On Saturday, it's Love Fest Day, the best day to spread love around the world. And for you, you'll be feeling love, particularly with career opportunity, and you'll be feeling opportunity in the world. And we have Light Cast Day the following Sunday, which is a Uranus rule day, a breakthrough day. So now from this point on, over the summary, you see the arc of really, at the beginning, balancing out your relationship to the world, and by the end of the week, really breaking through and feeling that you have a vision for your utopia and where you want to be. Now, the next part of the horoscope is where we do a lightcast report, where we look at the 12 states of awareness in the order of lightcasting, where you can look at how each of the planets or each of the orbits of this is affecting your personal life. And let's start with, of course, at the top of the grid, step 0, which is Pluto. Let's take a look at step 0. And so let's take a journey through the entire 12 states of awareness, starting with the final layer, or step 0, which is I Protect. And I Protect is, of course, ruled by Pluto. So basically, in this section, we're talking about where is Pluto in your chart. Well, Pluto is focused on career. You've been working on a career for a long time, Aries and Aries risings. In fact, now, as we begin in 2013, it's time to go to step 10, which is to love and trust where you are. That purple line above step 10 there at the bottom of the screen, life changes forever, that's the rising sign. So for those who have Aries risings, your life will change forever as of Sunday, and has been changing forever, and will go through February 24th, 2013. That's where we will hold step 10. So when it comes to career for both Aries and Aries risings, you want to love what you have done, and you want to trust where you're going, and loving and trusting is what step 10 is, which is manifestation. And step 0 is basically where we're protecting. So where you are protecting in your life right now for Aries and Aries risings is you are protecting your future career, and you are also protecting yourself from not going back to your old career. Now let's go to step 1, I love. What we love is basically what we are light casting, and this is the same as our cloud beginning. You're working on context consciousness this month for Aries and Aries risings. For Aries risings, you are updating your life with this. Basically, these are the steps laid out every day of the week. I don't go over them specifically, but again, you can always pause the video. It's in high resolution, so you can study it if you want. Basically, we are moving through the week, and as you can see, by the end of the week, you are changing your life through light casting. So the top line really does summarize what's going on. New path on Sunday, new faith when it comes to your connection to social life. Then you're committing on Tuesday. Your life is starting to change now when you decide and take action on Wednesday. On Thursday, you're holding space and manifesting. You're loving, you're acting, and you are. Then on Friday, you are stepping into your master passion on that. On Saturday, a lot of opportunity coming in for Love Fest Day. And on Sunday, you're light casting. And we'll have a little section here at the end of the horoscope about how to light cast on Sunday and hold those intentions. This is all, again, for the arc of stepping into where you feel like you belong in the world. That includes friends, groups, associations, etc. And that is where you love. Figuring out what you love in the world, that's how we light cast and how we manifest. Let's go now to step 2. You can actually see here at the bottom of Mr. Happy's. Step 2 is where we are feeling. Now the moon moves from Scorpio to Sag to Capricorn to Aquarius, and then at the tip of Aquarius, it's in light cast day. That means in the beginning of the week, as we start off, emotions are very tender on Sunday, focused on really your trust and intimacy issues. Then your emotions move to philosophy and really kind of learning there through the Sagittarius point. Then in Capricorn on Wednesday, let's see where we have our dates. There's our dates. Then on Wednesday, the moon moves into Capricorn, so you'll do some emotional release over the old career, and that's where you want to love and trust, like we just said in step 0. Then on Friday, emotions shift to this month's topic, which is your friends in the world. So your emotions are catching up with you about what you've been through when it comes to changing your social relationship to the world, catching up with you on Friday, settling in Love Fest Day on Saturday, and then emotions are really focused on your goals on Sunday, and that's the whole point of Love Fest Day. Let's check out step 3. Step 3 is where we believe, which is focused by Jupiter. Now, Jupiter has been expanding and is now direct as of the beginning of the horoscopes. So you're now beginning to expand your belief in your own mind. So you're expanding your mental beliefs for Aries and Aries risings. This whole week, we're in step 6 when it comes to that, which is just be ready to be open to give and receive ideas. So keep your mind open of giving and receiving. You can see at the bottom, you'll be in this state until February 20th, 2013. That's how long Jupiter is at 6 degrees, and we're in the state of giving and receiving. So stay open-minded with ideas, stay open-minded with moving forward. You have retrograded enough when it comes to second-guessing your thoughts. It's now time to move forward for the Aries and Aries risings when it comes to your thoughts. Let's look at step 4. Step 4 is our innovation energy, where we connecting where we belong right now. Uranus is transiting Aries, your own sign, and you are innovating basically your ego, your actions, and your identity, as you can see at the side of the screen. That's always what this applies to. For this whole week, because of the slow moving of Uranus, we're in step 5, which means when it comes to your new ego, you're going to think good or gooder thoughts. You just want to begin to build the new ego. We don't know where the new ego is. The ego is basically learning how to speak, how to create its own voice. It was stuck in basically step 4 for a long time, which was breakdown. But now your ego development for Aries and Aries risings is moving forward, but you don't necessarily have it all down yet or perfect. Step 6 on light cast day is when the ego begins to start to harmonize. So you finally start to tame that new ego, and basically you can see there at step 6, I belong giving and receiving. Just stay in that state that you belong giving and receiving with the new ego until March 3rd, 2013. Let's look at step 5. Step 5 is I think, and in the beginning of the week, Mercury is focused in Aquarius, so your thoughts are really focused on this whole social agenda. But as you can see, by Tuesday, the mind goes underground and you begin to process weeds. This is where it will be basically for the rest of the month, and Mercury will retrograde in weeds, so Aries and Aries risings will be doing some deep karmic development on their inner self, and this week that begins. So you start having the boogeyman come and think about this. You then go into Pisces. You'll get very emotional Wednesday and Thursday. Pay attention to your thoughts because Mercury is also conjuncting Neptune. That plus Neptune means conjunct in my new horoscopes. So Mercury is conjuncting Neptune, meaning you're going to be super psychic. Then Mercury conjuncts your home planet Mars, which we haven't talked about yet. And so your thoughts will be very aggressive, perhaps anger, some breakdown about belonging, as you can see on Friday, and on Saturday as well, some breakdown about belonging and then going into giving and receiving. By light cast day, your mind is made up. You are deciding what goes. And what we're talking about at this point is what goes as far as weeds in your soul garden. That is step 5. Let's look at step 6. Step 6 is giving and receiving. Venus is in Aquarius for this entire report, which means giving and receiving is actually behind the sun. So although you're advanced in what you want to be in social and society, you haven't seen results until Venus shows up. As you can see, you're starting to feel results on Sunday. By Tuesday, you are starting to see breakdown about really starting to belong, where you belong in the world and who your friends are. By Thursday, already some recovery of giving and receiving, shaking hands, diplomacy. And then on Friday, you have decided to give and receive, or maybe decided to receive from someone. There's some sort of a commitment. So when it comes to your social work, you can see giving and receiving is great. By Love Fest Day, you want to act on that giving and receiving. So go ahead and sign that contract. And step 10, you're actually manifesting. So as you are light casting, you are manifesting as well with some sort of deal or something in place. So look for some sort of deal to come in, I think, during this particular week for you. Let's look at step 7. Step 7 is I sense, and this is, of course, where our psychic ability is. Psychic ability for Aries and Aries risings is deep right now in the subconscious, so right where it matters most. And as of Sunday, you are beginning to feel. Step 2, you can feel your psychic awareness. For those who have Aries risings, this might be first contact with your psychic awareness in your entire life. So you're basically starting to feel your psychic awareness. Feeling means it coming through the emotional state of awareness. So when you feel emotional and you know it's not you or it wasn't triggered in something in your life, this is your psychic awareness opening up in the emotional state of awareness. And we will be emotional until basically, I don't have a future date, but the cool thing is the last time Neptune was in this place was May 9th, 1848. May 9th is my birthday. I just happened to look it up. So 1848. That was the last time the universe invested in us growing psychically. Step 8 is I decide. And right now, Aries and Aries risings are deciding all about trust and intimacy and personal boundaries. And this was really rough. This started in Halloween and moved all the way around through Christmas. We're now in step 11 of that, which is basically gratitude. So when it comes to personal boundaries, you want gratitude for the trust lessons you have learned. You just want to be in gratitude. I love me, I love you. That's what gratitude is. Barney had it right, unfortunately. So gratitude is basically in this giving and receiving and just grateful for where you are. And this is, of course, the beginning of your boundaries. Let's look back at that Z-axis there. You're working on basically, oops, that is not what it's supposed to be there. Sorry about that. That's the wrong graphic. But I can't fix it right now. Where you are working on this is personal boundaries, not control and career. Personal boundaries, emotional boundaries. This began again, like I said, in Halloween. And this week, when it comes to personal boundaries, you just want to basically be in gratitude. So pardon me for the little distraction there. Let's move on now to step 9, your favorite, which is Mars. Now, Mars dives into the subconscious this week, and that's part of why there's a lot of aggression and maybe some anger, particularly in the beginning of the week. Mars stirring the subconscious for Aries and Aries risings, saying, hey, it is time to get the boogeyman out. It is time to face the demons. This is a machete, Mars, which has come in to help hack the weeds. The first chapter of this is intuition. That's your sixth sense and your spirit. So by facing these weeds, you are clearing your basic intuition field. You're clearing also your connection to your sixth senses, too, from intuition. And that's what the first chapter is here. So here on the first week, you can see it enters in literally Sunday, and by light cast day, we're in step 6, which means Mars is already making peace after the first attack. The first attack of the weeds is step 4, which is Thursday, as you can see. So there's a breakdown. It's probably going to be about friendship or belonging. That will be the excuse the universe uses in order to seduce you into facing the weed, but there's something underneath that excuse that is the core weed that's been happening your whole life. You figured out Friday, and again, you're already starting to make peace by light cast day with step 9. Step 10 is where we're manifesting. Now, some people don't know this, but you're always manifesting something while you're light casting. In your case, you're manifesting personal dreams. Aries and Aries risings are basically their inner child's personal dreams, and we're in chapter 2 of that. So we've already worked through getting back, manifesting something about love in your life and creativity and being re-inspired. Hopefully you felt that manifesting in your life. Now it's into the light casting of art and expression. Now, since Mars is really hacking some weeds, I bet you won't see some of this until maybe the end of the transit, but I do believe that Aries and Aries risings are going to see some of their personal dreams manifesting from 6 months ago. You were light casting this during the Sun in Leo, and here at the bottom you have an identical path of manifestation as you do light casting, because the Sun and the Earth are always working in that perfect rotation. Then we have step 11, which is basically to be. It is the Virgo state of awareness, which is the healing, how we be, how we heal, how we live in integrity. Chiron is working on, again, your subconscious. So a lot working on your subconscious right now. We have, Mercury's there, Neptune is there, your Mars is there, and Chiron is there, all working to expand the subconscious and psychic connection. Chiron is saying it is time to just be spiritual right now. That's all you need to do, is just be spiritual. But on Wednesday, you want to be decisive about your healing spirit. So you are also, strangely enough, decisive with Chiron on Wednesday about, okay, this is what I want to heal, this is what I want to get rid of in my pain, and this is what I want. And you're going to stay in that decisive about healing until February 23rd, 2013. For those who have an Aries rising, this might be a monumental moment in your personal story. All right, so for the next and final little chapter here of the horoscopes, I want to talk about light cast day and how to light cast. Every 28 days, the moon will cycle from full moon to new moon, where the moon becomes trapped, or for one moment, between the sun and the earth, which is known as the new moon, or what we call light cast day. Light cast day is the most powerful day of the month to unite your light, because the sun, I love, and the moon, I feel, come together, and those are steps 1 and 2 of manifestation or light casting. So on light cast day, we always recommend to fill your heart with love, to feel the love for what it is that you want to draw into your life, and to cast your love out into the universe. Now, the attitude of receiving is gratitude. So as you are casting out saying, I love this, I want this in my life, you are grateful. I love myself, I love you. That is the gratitude attitude. Hold that gratitude with love in your heart and try to visualize specifically what it is you want to draw into your life. Basically, on light cast day, you want to fill your heart with love and you want to be what it is that you want to come. And this simple ritual alone will set your mind and your heart and your intentions on the same omni-awareness path. But it has been my experience literally that if you do this ritual during light cast, particularly during the powerful hours of the new moon, things do come faster. There's just something about it with the universe. This is going to conclude this week's horoscope, but before you go, I do want to pay a little attention and give some gratitude to some special souls who have been there for us, especially during the spiritual sabbatical I went on here in the last 4 months. And I literally want to thank these people personally by name, if you don't mind. Mary Slowick, Great Help, Kat Zenos, Corey Williams, Clarissa Richardson, James Roundy, Novus Herring, Susan Lear, Willinghorse, Anita Peralt, Carrie Wolf, Tina MacArthur, and John C. Morley for giving me this necklace. That's my first way of giving gratitude. And actually, all those people listed donated money directly to Soul Garden, especially during the hard times and the holidays. And I just want to say thank you so much for your kind donations. We actually purchased some software that helped contribute to this new high definition with the money you gave us. And of course, it helps us get along. So it is with great gratitude that I say thank you for your help. And thank everyone who made purchases over this time. If you've booked a reading with me, we are in pursuit with that. If you've ordered a Lightcast report card, we're working on that too. We thank you so much for your investment. It is a great appreciation to be on the air and serve humankind. So without further ado, I will say farewell for now, and I will see you back on the air next Sunday. Until then, happy Lightcast Day and live, love, be.